Hi y'all, it's Dana. It's good to be with you. And I am just messing around on my craft table tonight. I literally have not sat down at my craft table since our last video. I haven't felt well. I've had all kinds of things going on, been out of the house for this, out of the house for that, and I've spent the day, even this morning, had to go out and get blood work done, a bunch of x-rays done, and I haven't felt well all day because of it. And so, but tonight I was just like, I really need to be at my craft table. So thought I'd just turn on the video and show y'all what I've just got scraps and stuff like that on my desk, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. So in our last video, we did these cute little like pocket journaling card things. And so I finished all of those up that night, got them all decorated. I wanted to show them to you. And I'm not going to put anything in the pockets. Just added some, like, this is Tim Holtz linen tape. And I added some of that to the inside of each one too, because I thought it was cute. But I got them all decorated, and I'm not going to put anything in the pockets because as they go into journals, those pockets will hold like little pieces of ephemera or things like that from whatever collection I'm using. So I have those, and if you and these can now go in my done ephemera bin. So I'll put those there. My ephemera bin is getting full. And if you remember, we had 3 of them that couldn't be journaled on the inside, and instead of just lining them, I said, if you remember in the last video, I said, oh, I have an idea for those, and I set them aside and said, we'll do that in the next video. So here's what I've done with them, is I've turned them into little notebooks. So I got 2 of the 3 of them done, and I just want to show you how I did that. So really cute little, this is embroidery floss, just kind of holding them all together, and I just want to show you a different way to bind. And this goes back to my card making days. So, so I have these 2 that are done, really cute, with the pockets on the front and then notebook on the inside. I like to have little notebooks that go like in my front inside cover pockets. So these will be perfect for that. So these are done, and I left one undone so that I can kind of show you how I did it. So with this one, I've got the pages. All I did was take, this is paper bag. This is just some journaling paper. I've got ledger paper and then grid paper that I've just kind of torn down to size. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paper clip those in place. So get them in here just the way I want them. And I'm just going to paper clip them in place just how I would do if I was binding a journal. So I'm just going to clip these just so they don't go anywhere while I'm trying to work with this. And I'm using a technique that I used to use when I was making cards a lot. So I've just got some gray embroidery floss here that I thought would go nicely on with the little label that I chose to put on the front. I thought those looked cute together. So I'm going to take a little over 3 lengths of my card and just cut those off here. A little bit extra so I know that I have room to tie a bow. This can go back in my embroidery floss bin. I'm just going to try and put things away as I use them, just so that because I've got a lot of stuff out right now. So I want to kind of put things away as I use them. So as we get to some other things, and what I'm going to do is I've got my needle here, and I'm going to thread both sides of the thread onto my needle. I know it doesn't make sense now, but it will. as we get going. Okay, so I have both sides threaded onto my needle. So I've got my loop here on the end, and then the ends have been threaded through the needle. Okay, I'm going to take my awl and punch just one hole right in the center. Okay, now how I'm going to do this is I'm going to wrap the loop around the front. Okay, I'm going to kind of stand up so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I literally just wrapped it around like this, and I'm going to put my needle through the hole and bring it through to the front like that. And then I'm going to kind of move that. I'm going to unthread my needle now. Okay, so this wraps around our spine like that, and here's our two ends. Now what I'm going to do is split these apart like this. So this is what we have, okay? And I'm going to put one on one side of the thread and one on the other. So this is now between our two threads, and the thread is running along the spine here. And I'm just going to tie a knot. And then just a double knot, and I'm going to tighten it. And then I'm just going to tie a bow. Just like that. Take the clips off. And that's what we have. So it just wraps all the way through, and everything's all in place. It's not going anywhere. And that's how I used to wrap a ribbon that went all around the side. So if you pictured this like as the front of a card, what I would do is like punch my hole like here. If I wanted the ribbon to like run across and maybe have a bow in the corner of my card right here, I would punch the hole right here, and I would wrap my ribbon around, and I would stick my ribbon through that hole, put it on both sides of the thing, and tie it so my ribbon went all the way around my card, and I had a nice little bow in the corner. So that goes way back to my card making days. Okay, so now these three are done, and I've got 3 cute little notebooks to go into journals. So I'm gonna put these in my finished ephemera bin, and I'm gonna clean up here, put my needle away. These will all go into my book binding thing here. I lost the little cap to my awl. I can't find it anywhere. It was on my desk. Let's put these things away so now we have room. Okay. Clear the decks here. Okay, so what I was just gonna play with tonight, let me take a drink, just a second. I have this stack of just scraps that are just offcuts. When we were doing those pockets that I was just messing with there, I have all of these. These are all my cutoffs from cutting those 8x8 sheets out of 12x12 pieces of paper. So I have these that are 4x12, and I have these that are, I believe, 8x4. Okay, so I have all of these that we can play with. And most of these, I've got a couple things in here that I've already kind of put a couple things with that I knew I wanted to decorate them with. These are my last 4 scraps from the Once Upon a Springtime Graphic 45. So I have these that I want to do something with. These right here are, I want to explain this because I want to do a video on this. I have lots of in my paper bin over here where I keep my paper pads and paper collections. I have a lot of paper collections that are, you know, that come with the sheet of stickers and stuff like that, that have like 1 or 2 pieces, you know, or 3 pieces of paper left plus the sticker sheet. And some of those aren't really my style anymore, but some of them are or can be altered in such a way, like these. Pretty bright colors for me. Pretty kind of, the only word I can think of is like cartoony. They're not like these realistic kind of looking flowers. These are illustrated, but they're more kind of realistic. These are more kind of cartoonish, if you know what I mean. These were all in the same paper collection. So they're kind of not really a style that I use much anymore. But I think if we paired them with some book page and decorated them in a certain way, that they would definitely be something I would still put in a journal. So, especially a journal that maybe has some brighter colors in it. So what I did was I just cut, like this was 1 sheet here. There's 6 cards. I just cut that 12 by 12 piece of paper down into 4 by 6 journaling cards. So I have these to decorate. This was not a full sheet of paper. It was like, what was it? This looks like it was 4 by, a 4 by 12 strip that I cut into 4 by 3, 4 by 3. No, they were 5. It was a 5 by 12 inch strip. So I cut them into 3 by 5 cards, which is great for a journaling card, but it's also a great size for a tag. So that's what I did with those 2 sheets of paper I had left from that. And this was also in that collection right here. So I had 2 full sheets of paper plus this scrap piece. It left in that collection, and what I did was I used this one for one of those pockets that we did, so now I have the offcuts to use. This I cut into 4 by 6 journaling cards, and this 5 by 12 inch piece I cut into 3 by 5 tags. And then what I did was I took the sticker sheet and I cut out all of the stickers that I thought I would still use. And the rest I put in a baggie, and I'm gonna donate them to Goodwill. So just clearing my space out. So what I thought I'd do was we could maybe, if you guys think it would be a good video, pull one of the paper collections that have just sitting in my collection that aren't super my style anymore, and see what we can do with it, because that's exactly what I did with these. So, so that I'm not wasting what I will use, and what I'm not going to use isn't sitting in my stash anymore. So anyway. Oh, and this was also in that collection. So this was another full sheet that was left, and I made a pocket out of it. We had these big flowers on one side and we had the music on the other. So all of that was 1, 2, 3 full sheets, and then a 5 by 12 sheet. So making use of all of that. So if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments below, because I'm really kind of looking to kind of go through my stash of stuff so that the things that I have on hand are things that I'm actually going to use. And I want to make up things with the stuff that aren't super my style, but still use them, but then donate things that I definitely know that I won't use. So that's what I kind of wanted to play with tonight. Long story. I was going to say long story short, but it wasn't really short. So what I've done, let's just play with some of these. This was a cut apart from that collection. And you can see some of this was the inside front cover of the paper collection. So it has all this stuff. So I need to back this. So I'm going to just put some, writing. I'm going to just grab a piece of backing paper and back that with some writing paper. Grab my glue page. Actually, I think I will use art glitter glue because I don't think I'll sew around this because it is a, what do they call these? Library card. So I'm just gonna put art glitter glue just as close to the edge as I can. My glue's kind of funky because I haven't been to my table using my stuff in several days. And I thought that's all this one really needed, was I needed to back it. So I'm just gonna do that. My goal is to just get some of the stuff off my desk. Instead of just storing my scraps, let's just go ahead and take the time and decorate them. Instead of putting it off to do another time. Okay, so I'm just gonna, oopsie, I'm throwing my stuff everywhere. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna play around and do some of this. And I certainly won't get all of them done. So I hope y'all are doing good. I'm just, you know, like I said, I've not felt well, and you know, I never don't feel well, you know. I mean, I always don't feel well, is what I should say. But, you know, some days I'm able to fight through that a little more than others. Okay, so that's done, and then I picked out this little flower that I thought would be cute, just to put kind of right there, just to decorate it up a little. Thought that was cute. Put that right in the corner. And now that's ready to just go and finish ephemera. Really cute. Okay, so there's that. All right, so what we have over here is a couple of Tim Holtz cut-offs from doing our pockets. And I went through some of my flowers and I thought, oh, these are cute. So the back definitely can still be journaled on. It's a little dark, but you could still see a, with a black pen, you'd still see that. And also sometimes it's really cool to journal with a white gel pen too. Those would be great for this. I'm gonna just snip these corners instead of rounding them. Just something a little different. And we'll kind of decorate these up at the same time. I love it when you have offcuts, like especially Tim Holtz paper is great for that, where you just kind of have, these are great. You just need to decorate them a little bit, and it just the paper's so great. You don't have to do a whole lot. These, just maybe a flower and a label, maybe a little bit of book page, and that's it. Super simple. I'm not even gonna ink right there. It's too dark, you can never even see it. So just on the lighter parts here. So I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. Like I said, I haven't been feeling all that well, and my son is so sweet. My oldest son, he just turned 25. Yeah, he just turned 25 last month, and he called me up and yesterday, and he was like, what are you doing? And I told him I hadn't been feeling well, and a lot of times my kids don't know exactly, you know, what's bothering me, because it's not like I call them and complain about how I'm feeling. They know that I don't feel well a lot of the times, and So I told him that my back's really been bothering me, and we talked for a while. He just started a new job, and he came over. He said, well, do you feel like some company? And he came over, bless his heart, and he spent the afternoon and evening with me, and he sat and watched movies with me. So it was really, he's so sweet. He just came and spent time with his mama, because he felt like maybe I needed to see him, which I did. And we sat and watched movies together, and it was really, really sweet of him to do that. And we watched this movie. It's a little movie recommendation. We watched a movie, and it's on Netflix, and it's called The Adam Project, and it's Ryan Reynolds and Mark Ruffalo, and it's kind of like a time travel-y type of thing. It was really, really good. I enjoyed that. So if you are looking for, okay, that's yellow. That's not gonna go. Just looking for a little book page here. I always look to my scraps first before I tear a new sheet. I really like this font up here. I'd rather have my book page kind of go down here. So that's not cut at the right angle. Well, I'm gonna have to just cut a new sheet, darn it. I hate it when I have to do that. Oh, here's some script. That's pretty. Yeah, let's use that. So anyway, I really, really enjoyed that movie. So if you kind of like time travel-y type of stuff, check that out. Like I said, it's on Netflix, and it was a great cast. So Ryan Reynolds, who I love, just his sarcasm just really gets me. I just love it. And so yeah, so him and Mark Ruffalo, who I really like as an actor, and Jennifer Garner. And so it was a great cast, and it was a good story. So check that one out. That's a good one. And then the other one we watched was it was an anime movie. So if you aren't kind of into that kind of thing, you probably wouldn't really like it. But if you are, oh, this glue stick is gone, finally. If you are, and you don't mind like an animated movie, oh my gosh, it was about the sweetest thing I'd ever seen. It reminded me, if your kids have ever watched a Studio Ghibli movie called Ponyo, which is a really, really cute movie. If you have young kids, and you haven't seen Ponyo, that one's really sweet. Liam Neeson actually did one of the voiceover characters in that movie. But it was super cute. It was called Lu, L-U, Over the Wall. And it was darling. It gave me the feels. It was so cute. So he sat and watched those two movies with me, and that was just super, super sweet. And I enjoyed my time with him. And he brought like dessert. He brought a couple of pies for us, and so we had my daughter cooked dinner. She made us barbecue meatballs and mac and cheese, so that was sweet. And then he brought pies for dessert. That was it was fun. It was just really neat to spend some time with him. And oh, that looks really cute. So, any of you out there that have grown kids, you know how special it is when they say, hey, I want to come hang out with you. It just always there's nothing for this mama. There's nothing that means more to me than when my kids want to spend time with me. My oldest daughter is moving this weekend. She's moving in with her boyfriend. And, I don't really know him that well. I've only met him on a couple of occasions because he doesn't live like super close. They met online, and he lives kind of, he has been living like an hour and a half away or something. He didn't live close. And so, you know, I don't really know him that well. And oh, that's super cute, right? Okay, I think all we really need a label right down here or something. Let's see what we can find here. So anyway, they're moving in together this weekend, and it was so funny. I told my daughter, I said, you know, I'd love to just kind of come along. Maybe they're either moving Friday. I said, I'd like to kind of come along like on Saturday and, you know, help you unpack your kitchen or, you know, whatnot. Just, that's kind of pretty, but it's a little big. And she said, oh, that'd be great, Mom. And oh my gosh, it was so funny. Well, here's one that says Rose. I don't know if I like the color. I mean, I like the color of the label, but I don't know that it goes all that well. That one's pretty. It's a little small. It's a sticker. Okay, I'm being picky. Oh, that's cute. Let's use that one. And she said, oh, Mom, that'd be great. You know, yeah, come over, you know, help me unpack. And, I've never gotten to do that with her before. It's the first place that she's gotten that she wasn't like renting a room from somebody. And, so this is the first time it's like her place, you know, she gets to decorate the whole thing, unpack the whole place. And, so that's kind of exciting. And, you know, I just wanted to be a part of it a little bit. And I can't really help move because of my physical conditions. And so, but I thought I can help her unpack and maybe like help her set up her kitchen or whatever. And she was excited about that. And so she was telling her boyfriend, well, my mom's gonna come over and help unpack and stuff on Saturday. And then we have this one. Really cute. And he goes, oh, really? Like he was like totally kind of against it. And she was like, what is wrong with you? And he goes, he thought I was gonna come over and like help her unpack like the bedroom. I'm like, oh my gosh, why does your mind go to that? Like, I don't want to go in your bedroom and your private space. Like, I don't want to do that. That would totally make me uncomfortable. Why did his mind go there? It was so funny. Oh, so anyway, she was like, no, she just wants like help with the kitchen and stuff. Oh my gosh, I was cracking up. It was so funny. I think I want to kind of rip this at an angle a little bit here at the top. That didn't quite go as planned. So anyway, that just totally cracked me up. I was like, why would he think I would want to do that? Oh my gosh. Just cracked me up. Oh, kids, I tell you. I said, please let him know that I'm not one of those mother-in-laws that are like really, I don't butt into stuff. I don't like try and put myself where I don't belong, you know? Oh my goodness. It was really funny. Okay. I did start a crochet project. my niece is pregnant with her first baby, and so I get to make a baby blanket. I've never made a baby blanket before. I need something like right here. I was thinking maybe some of this like linen tape. This is a little dark though. I think I've got some lighter stuff. Let's see. Got a few. Ooh, this is nice. Maybe like right here. Just kind of go all the way across. It's like right on that blue line right there. So I started a baby blanket. I'm super excited about it. It's really cute. I think I told you guys about it already. Okay, let's put this down. Oops. Well, that's totally crooked. So the one thing about that linen tape is like if you get it the slightest bit crooked, it will lay down, but it like lays down in a curve. There we go. Then we can put that right there. And then something right there. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Just kind of playing around. I love this thing. Let's see, maybe a number or a word. Let's see. That's too big. Oh, there's one with a bird on it. These fell out while I was putting my little book away. Let's see what we have in here. Little words we got. Journey, that's cute. Let's kind of tear this down a little. Oh, it's kind of, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I'll be able to tear some of it, I think. Oh my gosh, all this stuff's in my way. I'll leave some of it torn and some of it not, because I'm not going to be able to get close enough to the word of this to... Okay. Get some glue on that, and then we'll have another one done. Kind of fill up this little blank space right here. Cute. Okay, there's that one. Really cute. Okay, now, those were ones that I actually had a plan for. And where's my glue pen? There it is. It's hiding from me. Okay, what I thought we could do is choose some, well, I need to finish cutting the corners of these into tag shape. Definitely these are going to need book page on them because I need to cover up some of the kind of, you know, cartoonish kind of graphicness of it. So that's definitely something I'm going to need. So music or book page, either one. And they can be journaled on the back. So let's just ink and kind of think about it a little bit. Gail says ink and think. I love that because you sit and ink your edges and you kind of think about what you want to do with them. They don't need backing. So some book page and music, and I think that we're just gonna have to see what will stand out from the background because it's pretty bright and graphic, same as these stripes. So I think we're gonna kind of have to just see what will stand out against that. And then these bigger sheets here, these 4x12s and 8x4s, we'll have to think about that. I'm gonna ink all the tags, but I'm not gonna ink all of the journaling cards. And then I had an idea for those over there. Thought there was a pocket, we can make pockets out of those. I'm not sure how much we'll get to. This may be more than one video because I did kind of clear off my desk and found that I've got 4 journals kind of in process over here in project bins. I didn't realize I had so many started and not finished. I still haven't listed my Once Upon a Springtime journals on Etsy yet. But I do finally have a day home tomorrow, so I'm hoping to kind of make the time tomorrow to take care of some of that stuff. Okay, so let's pull out some book page and some music. And let's work on these. We can kind of do it at the same time. I don't need the backing papers. Ugh. Oh, I just had an idea. Pull some sheets that have some good writing on them. Nice, like, full paragraphs. This one's good. That side's good. This one's good. So just a couple. Remember I got this book? I haven't even used it yet. I'm not sure. I bet you we can get some of those pretty things to fit on here. So I'll keep this out. Okay, let's tear off. Where's my ruler? There it is. Let's tear off our edges. Get down to just the script here. Gotta remember to keep an eye on the time. When we were messing around in the last video, I went way over an hour, which I don't mind so much. I mean, I'm sitting here crafting. If y'all don't want to sit there the whole time, that's fine. Just either fast forward or turn the video off. It's not a big deal. But what happens is I've noticed that if my videos are more than an hour, they take forever to upload to YouTube. So usually what I have to do is I'll start them uploading to YouTube as I go to bed, and then usually they're uploaded by the time I'm... Sorry, I got distracted. I was just looking at this. That would make a really cute, like... Okay, I'm really distracted now, so I just happened to catch sight of that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go into one of my little bins here, and I've got one that's just kind of some images, and like these are stickers of just like definitions. These are not going to fit, so I'll set them aside, but I do have these beautiful, cute little images that I cut out of a book a long time ago. They're a little big for these tags though, but they might work on these. Oh, see, that's cute. Put a little bit of book page there. Okay, let's set this aside because that's really cute. Okay, Sunflowers might be cute. Okay, that looks like it'll stand out. That can be for one. Here's another kind of, it's got orange in it though, and I don't like how that looks there. Here's another yellow one. Oh, it's the same image. Oh, how funny. Okay, we can do that. Let's see what else I've got in here. These are just kind of some things that I had cut out from books, things like that. This was a book I found at Goodwill with these. I love these I love images of, you know, cute little girls. They're so cute, and they're black and white, but they only have like, they've added touches of color. I love that look. And so I cut all of the images out. Aren't they cute? Those might be really good for these striped journaling cards. Okay, let's see what else I have though. The tags are kind of small, so these images are kind of, these are like paper dolls. She's cute. I don't know if I like that. Oh, there's a stamp. I'm not sure how that got in there. This is a fashion diva. Oh, that's cute. Look at this one. Okay, let's use that one. That one's really cute. Okay, we need one more. This was just a book that my sister had that she gave me, that I cut the images out that I really liked. Little bitty, itty bitty tiny one. I think this little girl's cute, but I'm not sure if that's what I want on there. She's really pretty too. I think I like the color of this one with the oval shape better than I like that one. Okay, so that's those. What is this? That's a pretty little cabin in the woods. That's really pretty. I'm gonna hold that one out for something. I don't know what. Okay, I want these little ones of these little girls on top because I think they'll be good for these journaling cards. She's cute. Really cute. Aw. Cute. Okay, anyway. Okay, let's move along. I'm getting all distracted. Okay. I'm gonna ink around these images, and then we can put some book page down and maybe a butterfly, something like that. So there's that one. I also organized while I wasn't feeling well. When I'm not feeling well and I'm in bed, I like to take stuff from my craft table and either craft in stuff that I can craft on my lap, or I like to organize stuff. And so what I did was I have this bin just up here. Add some ink. It's like super white. And it just had a mess of just ribbons and string and lace fragments and lots of ribbon. And it was full. Fabric scraps, things like that. It was this huge thing right here. It's really cute. It's got a see-through lid. I've had it forever. And so I was able to organize it. And like now what's in here is just ribbon and rickrack, and then I have this bag that's like strings. And so my goal is to, when I top tags, is to go to this bin, and instead of my like seam binding and stuff like that. And then I took the stuff that was in there and organized it into, like, these are fabric these are smaller fabric like strips and bits. And these are more like, they're still small, but they're bigger than these. So these have bits in them. And then this is lace bits. So now all of my little lace bits are all in one place. And these are little doilies, and these are flowers, but they're fabric flowers and ribboned flowers. And there's even some crocheted flowers in here. So this is all of my lacy bits. And then my fabrics bits are in a different one. And now all my ribbons are there. And so I was super excited to get those all organized to where I can grab them, like I was thinking about topping these tags. And now I can grab my thing there and start using up the stuff I had because it's all organized now. Instead of it, you know, all being mixed together and I don't know what's what. And now I can use the stuff that I have. Okay, so see, I put that down there and you're just seeing a little bit of the bright color. That works just so much better for me anyway. And then we have this. Okay. About right here for this one. I like that. And then we have this one. Okay, I like those. Okay, let's ink these. This needs to be torn off a little bit more so that it fits on there. Okay, let's ink these. We'll get stuff put down. And I don't know where we're at time-wise, so I'm gonna stand up and check that. We may be able to just get these finished, and that's, oh my gosh, we're at 45 minutes. Goodness. Okay, we're gonna go over an hour because I do want to finish these tags because we started them. I just get going and talking and showing you guys what I've done, and I just like, there's not enough time. Didn't even get to this little pocket that I wanted to do. I think tomorrow I'll go ahead and work on some of these journaling cards because I really like my point in going through that paper collection that I was pretty much done with was I wanted to take those pieces as I broke that down, what was left, and you know, do them and use them and get them done and into my finished ephemera bin. And that was the whole point of cleaning it out. Where's my glue stick? There it is. That was my whole point of clearing that out. I didn't want to just break the papers down and just sit them in my scraps. So I really want to get those finished. So I think I'll probably continue to work on these, and then, you know, as I'm working on them tomorrow, maybe I'll turn on my video and y'all can kind of craft with me while I finish using those up. Okay, put her right in the middle. We need like a butterfly or a little saying or word or something. Glue page. I'm going to go in fast mode here. See if we can get these finished before an hour goes by. That really does, putting that book page down really does mute that background down to where you don't see so much of the brightness of that print. That works really good. Gonna need to trim off that little corner right there. I'm just gonna bend it over to the back. Get this put down. Okay. Oops, book page first. So you guys make sure to comment below if you're interested in me doing a video of just pulling a paper collection out that I just have a little bit left of, and seeing how we can break that down and use it. Let me know, because I've got tons that I need to do that with and get them out of my paper stash. Because there's some that I just have a little bit left of, and I actually really like them. But they're not doing me any good sitting in my bin that has all my paper in it, and me never reaching for them. You know what I mean? Just grab my hole punch here. Let's punch our holes. Because all sitting in my bin, like I never pull, those aren't what I go in there and pull out when I'm looking for paper for something. I tend to reach for my more current things that I'm into, that I'm using at the moment. You know what I mean? Okay. This one is so cute, and I just got in the Tim Holtz snarky comments, and I think that she needs a snarky comment. So let's see what we have. Let me go, I think black would look good on here. So let's see. Little girl, and she's holding, what is she holding? I don't know, it looks like maybe an umbrella. I'm not sure. It's a beautiful day to leave me alone. That's cute. She definitely looks like she could be saying that. So I'm going to trim this down. And we could put it kind of across here. So I'm going to cut it right here. It's a beautiful day. So let's put some glue on this so we know that it'll stay. It's a beautiful day. To leave me alone. That's cute. It's a beautiful day to leave me alone. Okay, I don't have anything else that looks like a snarky comment would work, so let's see what we have in words that would go with this pretty lady here. That's too big. Oh, there's a number that doesn't belong in there. That would work on there though, but I feel like I need something there. Like, oh, I know what we can do. Let's put this in. And we'll get a little flower. Just gonna put this right across here, like that. And let me grab my flowers here, because I know I have some small ones, like that one. That's pretty. Okay. Hi, honey.
Hello.
Okay, that's pretty. Okay, what do we want to do with our sunflowers? I'm thinking just like, I'm thinking a number. Where are my numbers? That's words. Here they are. And maybe, oh, you know, maybe even a stamp. Like, let's see. Like this kind of, but that's got too much weight on that stamp. But let's choose another number here. I like the red in that, but I don't like the background being the same color. So let's grab another black one. Okay, let's pull my book out. Let's look at, I got all kinds of pretty little stamps in here. Oh, see, like here's a green one. That would be cool. Maybe like that. Let's see what else we have. Here's another green one. Let's see what other color we can use. Oh, will blue go? Yeah, because there's blue there. Let's do that. Curling on me because the glue stick. Straighten those out a little. We'll give them some ink. I don't reach for my stamps as much as I should. I've got a bunch of them and I really love how they look as a layering element. Our little numbers don't need any. Okay. So I want to do that kind of like that at an angle. Kind of in the corner. This one looks like it's kind of more off to the right, so we'll put our stamp and stuff over on the left. You see what I mean? Like this image was more toward the left, so I put the stamp on the right. This image is more toward the right, so I'm gonna put the stamp over here. Oh, right side up would be nice, so I'm gonna put the stamp over here in that corner. And And we can just layer with our number here. Like that. Actually, I think I'll go up with that one anyway. My pen for my glue keeps sticking to my arm here. Okay, and this one I think can go right there. Like that. Cute. Okay. So now, let's get this stuff out of the way. Close up all of our glues. We need this. Don't need that. Okay. Let's see where we're at. Do we have time to top them? Well, we're already over an hour, so let's just take time to top them. I'm gonna grab my little bin that I wanted to use. Oh, look at this green little polka dot. That's cute. Okay, I'm gonna split this in half and I'm gonna use it on, let's use it on our sunflower ones. Because I like it. Okay, just want to, I don't like how they're not, it's just like sticking straight up. So I'll show you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put one end in here like this. And I'm gonna see what happens if we just tie it. There, that's better. I like that better. They're not just sticking up in a straight line, you know what I mean? There. Okay, we'll do the same to the other. Trim that up a little. There we go. Okay, there's our little scraps. So we have those two are done. Let's see what we have for these. Red, there is some red in here. That would be cute. Ooh, but here, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, it's really small. I wonder if I can tie it in a knot. Oh, you know what we can do? Because I want to be able, I saved it because I like it. I love organza ribbon. Let's take this, and then I have this bag that's got like strings and stuff. That's more like threads. This matches that. Let's take this and we'll kind of tie this around it so that it stays on. I want to be able to use it because it's a scrap. So we'll just tie that in a knot. Cut that. And that's really cute. I like that. Okay. Where did I put my other done ones? Oh, they're up there. Okay. So that can go back in here. Let's see what we have for this one. What can we use? This is pretty. Little green. Let's see what this does. Ooh, it doesn't want to slide very easily. Let's see if we can do this without tearing our tag. Don't want that to happen. I just tore my tag, darn it. Okay. So here's what we'll do, is we'll put a tab on it. I knew that was gonna happen. I said it, didn't I? Okay, let's grab a tab. That's okay. Pink, no. Oh, here's one. This will look cute. That matches. So that's what you do. When you tear your tag, you just put a tab over it to hide that you tore it. And then when this goes into a journal, I can even like put an eyelet right here and put a bulb pin with a charm on it. That would be cute, huh? If we had more time, I would do it right now. Maybe I'll set it aside, and when we get together to do ephemera next, we'll go ahead and do that to it. Because I think that would be really cute with the little girl and the little snarky comment that's on it, to put a little bulb pin or something on it. Okay, so we're going to cover up that ripped hole right there. Just like that. See, an eyelet with a little charm would be really cute right there. Okay, we're already over an hour, so let's just look what we've done. So we have this one, really cute, that we tore the top. I tore the top. Okay, and then we did this one, really cute, for two little sunflower tags. And those, you can journal on the back. So that used up all of the 5 by 12-inch scrap of this collection are now all made into tags. And then we have these 2 journaling cards that we did out of our scraps of Tim Holtz. Can we journal on the back? And then we have our little library card. So, well, that's not bad. That's 7 pieces of ephemera in over an hour. But these get to go in my finished ephemera bin. So, okay, guys, I gotta let you go. We're at well over an hour, almost an hour and 10 minutes. So, thanks for hanging out with me. God bless. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.